Alright. Hope that band isn't bothering the mic, but yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so I was at the video store today picking up Fat Man. As anyone who's seen it, this is a really good film. Um, and the lady who I just met that this one time, who also works there, she put on Schindler's List and was thinking that it might have been the pianist. That's short for the piano. That's in however way. I don't know. I didn't make the language, but it's basically the pianist or the piano player. She thought she was putting on that film, and I said, no, this is Schindler's List. This is the other one. And I started kind of naming off all the different movies that I've seen about World War II, such as The Diary of Anne Frank. Um, Diary of Anne Frank. Uh, Jojo Rabbit. Um, Jacob the Liar. It's the one with Robin Williams in it, where he pretends he makes up these radio stories in order to give people hope. That's rather nice. And Life is Beautiful is the other one. Life is Beautiful and Jacob the Liar are the somewhat, well, not exactly unintended comedies, but they are comedic. Um, Jojo Rabbit's definitely a comedy. That's a lot more intentional. Less intentional is Life is Beautiful, because that one the guy's playing comedy to his son, so the comedy is kind of forced into it because he's trying to keep his son from being depressed and realizing the war is the war. He's trying to disguise it as some sort of like escape room or something like that. It's like if you survive through this long enough, you get this big prize at the end. So he kind of made it a game for his son. Um, and the third, still just as funny. All these films are just as funny, but the third, less intentional but still just as funny, is the Robin Williams film, Jacob the Liar. Schindler's List has more, has comedic moments, but it's all really really subdued. But it's still kind of chuckling to listen to what this guy goes through to keep his slaves, these Jewish slaves. You know, he says, "Don't say a word. I'll do all the talking." He says because he wants these people. He doesn't want to lose these people. So him, making up all these at times absurdist lies just to keep people, because like, no, I don't want to lose that guy. Um, so and I think the pianist would have some humor in it too in there somewhere. I haven't seen that since elementary. Yeah, I saw The Pianist in elementary. I saw A Diary of Anne Frank. Uh, Diary of Anne Frank, and yeah, it was Diary of Anne Frank and Schindler's List in middle school. We did a heavy month on that. That was heart wrenching. In high school, I don't think they did that, but I do recall in the 90s when these movies came out, I did see Jacob the Liar on late night cable. I saw, what else? Oh yeah, and also in middle school they also showed us the pianist too. We read these stories before we watched them. It was a long month, so we saw these three. Like, you could have just shown us the movie, it'd be fine. But no, we got to read the stories. Yeah, that was fun. So we spent each week of the month reading these stories, and then on Friday we would watch, or Thursday and Friday we'd watch the movies. So yeah. So I highly recommend these films if anyone who wants to watch movies that are really hard based, not hardly, but hard based on, uh, of World War II. What it was like in the ghetto, what it was like in the war, what it was like being a Nazi, well, a force, not sympathizer, but someone who kind of goes along with it, like a mafia wife, where it's like, well, I'm here, I'm with you. I don't like what you're doing per se, but I'm here. uh, you know, so seeing all these different, uh, points of view throughout this whole time in America, in the world's history, it's very interesting to see these people be more like people, real people. Not some cartoon, you know, caricature of what is the concept of this person, but a real life and breath character. Mostly because I think like half of these movies I just mentioned actually had, Diary of Anne Frank is literally written by Anne Frank. I'm pretty sure these were written partially directly by the lead character or by someone who knew the lead character, or something like that, or accounts thereof, or something. So these are all highly based on real events. So I highly recommend them. If you want a good watch and to have the feels. Oh, and in Schindler's List, in case you don't know, yes, it's in black and white, but there's one color in there. You might want to keep an eye out for that. It's rather the turning point of the whole freaking film. It's important that way. It's a plot point, is what it is. So they made sure to put that in color. All right. And I'm not sure, but I think the guy who is playing Schindler in Schindler's List, I think, or else it's somebody else. I'm messing this up. But I think that lead is the guy that plays, or at least his son or something. But I thought the guy from the season 4 of Pinky Blinders is from Schindler's List, I think. Or it could be wrong, I don't know. I haven't compared the names yet, so I don't know which actor that is, but I know I've seen that actor somewhere before. I just thought he might be the guy that played Schindler's List, but I doubt that. But whatever it turns out. Alright, so take care, and leave a comment in leave a message in the comments of what you thought of my recommendation of World War II films. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you at the movies. Bye. Oh, right, it's over here.